All right, guys, we're back with another Saturday send out. And this week we have the most exciting news that we've ever had. We've got the raffle winners being announced. And then we've also got a quick weekend update like we usually send out for y'all. So, a couple of weird things with the giveaway / raffle / whatever you want to call it. But basically, it's like super unprofessional. I've got a video on here, and it's just of me on a randomizer with all 200,000 emails of y'all that subscribe to me. I've got all of that in a list that was pasted on there. And then I basically just, ran the randomizer and picked 3 of the names from the randomizer. I was trying to use the wheel that everybody had voted for. But what I found out was that when you would put 200,000 names into the wheel, it would crash the website. It couldn't handle all of the names being in there. And so I had to switch over to this other list, but I've got a video there kind of explaining the whole thing. And I didn't think about it at the time. And then after I took the video, I realized it before I sent this newsletter out that I should probably be blocking out everybody's email. Not everybody / anyone has consented to having their email being shown on screen and / given out. And so I've got a bunch of stuff in that video that's kind of blocking everybody's email. And I just kind of did that out of respect for everybody and just didn't want to be putting everybody's email out there to the world if they didn't want it to be. So just trying to hide all of that for everyone. But this week we've got some pretty cool stuff. So I'll be, like I said, announcing the raffle winners. We've got 3 of y'all. After this newsletter comes out, I should be sending you all emails relatively soon, and we'll get payment, wire instructions, whatever you guys want. We'll get that figured out. I also have the Saturday send out. So we've got the weekly S&P 500 and simple side comparison. For those of you that not know, what I've been doing is every week that I send out this Saturday send out or the weekly quintet, this weekly newsletter, whenever I send this out, I usually send out a list of stocks to my paying subscribers. And that list is stocks that I am either recommending as, or stocks that I guess not recommending, but stocks that I see as buy opportunities, stocks that I see as watch opportunities, and then stocks that I see as sell opportunities. I give those out to paying subscribers in the paid section of these newsletters. And then what I do is I come back and report to all of you guys how well those stocks that I recommended had performed. And so what my goal is for that is to outperform the S&P 500 every week. And so a lot of times you'll see people saying like, oh, I want to make 20% a year. I want to make 50% a year. And while that sounds great, it's somewhat unreasonable. And so what I try to do is just break it down into something more simple every week. If I can just outperform every week, then over a year, over 2 years, over 3 years, then I outperform the S&P 500 every time, which means I'm also outperforming every hedge fund that can't do that for more than X number of years. And so, of course, I've only been doing this for a short period of time. We're 4 weeks in, though, and we are beating the S&P on average by 0.93% a week, which so far has translated to 3.72% over the past 4 weeks and 48.39% annually. So this is awesome. So over the past month, pretty much, we have beat the S&P 500 by 3.72%, which puts us on course for a 48.39% beating over the next year. I doubt that'll happen. I'm sure these numbers will normalize as time goes on, but we've been doing well there. And then, of course, I've got the other news that you guys are looking for. We've got politician, insider, and executive trading reports published down below. And then we've also got the top and bottom 3 gainers and losers for you as well. I'm not going to go through and do everything again. Like I said, I've been crazy busy this week. I've got a bunch of things outside of work and the newsletter going on. It's been wild for me. But enjoy seeing who won the giveaway. Again, I will be doing another one of these to be determined whether it's going to be next month or the month after that I'm going to start doing the next one. But I would like to start doing giveaways for paid subscribers only. Out of the 200,000 free subscribers that I have, I would say a couple percent, maybe less than a couple percent, have converted to paid. And so the likelihood of a paid subscriber winning something is super, super high if I were to do giveaways for just paying subscribers. And so I'm going to be looking at that. But just to make sure as well that these paying subscribers that I have are getting the value out of these newsletters, I also have a spot down here at the bottom, just kind of filling you in on what I have my eyes on for next week. And so I'm just talking about a couple of stocks that I am buying, watching, whatever, what have you. And so you paying subscribers can scroll all the way down to the bottom of this newsletter, which can be found at thesimpleside.substack.com or in your email inbox if you're subscribed. You can scroll all the way down and check out all of the things that I'm seeing right now that I think will be interesting for the next week. Again, this is just a quick summary. Usually these newsletters are a lot longer, have a lot more information and a lot more value, but just have a lot going on. So I just want to make sure that I get this update out to y'all. Winners, enjoy it. I will be sending you emails as soon as possible, and the rest of you guys have an incredible weekend.